Hey guys, how we doing today? Thought I'd make a weekend video. Got a article, and I'm going to give credit to Survival Life. And this was posted by Michael Snyder on January 19th of 2014, mind you. And this one, I'm doing this for all those religious folks sitting in the churches out there. Those of you who say, well, I'm just going to go into the FEMA camp and I'm going to witness in the FEMA camp. Got news for you. You're not going to get that chance. All right? And to all you out there sitting in the church pew, you know, baby, you who just want the milk and don't want no meat, think we're just going to escape out of here. Guess what? You're wrong. It's time for a wake-up call. And so I'm going to read this. This list is 72 types of Americans that are considered potential terrorists. This is in official government documents, mind you. Are you a conservative, a libertarian, a Christian, or a gun owner? Are you opposed to abortion, globalism, communism, illegal immigration, the United Nations, or the New World Order? Do you believe in conspiracy theories? Do you believe that we are living in the end times? Or do you ever visit alternative news websites such as InfoWars? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you are a potential terrorist according to the official U.S. government documents. At one time, the term terrorist was used very narrowly. The government applied that label to people like Osama bin Laden and other Islamic jihadists. But now the Obama administration is removing all references to Islam from terror training materials. And instead of the term terrorist is being applied to large groups of American citizens. Oh, and if you are a terrorist, that means that you have no rights. And the government can treat you just like it treats the terrorists that are being held at Guantanamo Bay. So if you belong to a group of people that is now being referred to as potential terrorists, please don't take it as a joke like a lot of religious people in the churches today do. The first step to persecuting any group of people is to demonize them. Remember, Hitler did that with the Jews, folks. And right now, large groups of peaceful, law-abiding citizens are being ruthlessly demonized. Below is a list of 72 types of Americans that are considered to be extremists and potential terrorists in the U.S. government documents. Here we go, folks. Number 1. Those that talk about individual liberties. Number 2, those that advocate for states' rights. Number 3, those that want to make the world a better place. Number 4, the colonists who sought to free themselves from British rule. Our founding fathers are terrorists. Well, ain't that something? Number 5, those that are interested in defeating the communists. Number 6, those that believe the interest of one's own nation are separate from the interest of other nations or the common interest of all nations. Number 7, anyone that holds a political ideology that considers the state to be unnecessary, harmful, or undesirable. Number 8, anyone that possesses an intolerance toward other religions. Not my fault they're wrong. Number 9, those that take action to fight against the exploitation of the environment and/or animals. Hey, all you tree-hugging Greenpeace people out there protesting the whales and all that, guess what? You're on the list. Number 10, anti-gay. Number 11, anti-immigrant. Number 12, anti-Muslim. Number 13, the Patriot Movement. If you're a flag-waving, America-loving person, you're on the list. Number 14, opposition to equal rights for gays and lesbians. Yep, that's right. Our county clerk in Kentucky would be on this list because she stood up and said, nah, I can't do that because I'm a Christian. Number 15, members of the Family Research Council. That's a Christian organization, folks, standing up for Christian rights. Hello. Number 16, members of the American Family Association, another Christian organization, people. Number 17, those that believe that Mexico, Canada, and the United States are secretly planning to merge into a European Union-like entity that will be known as the North American Union. We all know they've been working toward that. Remember that intercontinental highway between Mexico and Canada that the awesome people of Texas stopped? Well, number 18, members of the American Border Patrol or American Patrol. In other words, citizens who are concerned for the amount of illegal aliens coming across our borders and are trying to do something about it. Number 19, members of the Federation for American Immigration Reform. In other words, people that want us to put up a border wall and do something about illegal immigration again. Number 20, members of the Tennessee Freedom Coalition. More patriot groups. Number 21, members of the Christian Action Network. Another Christian organization on the list. Number 22, anyone that is opposed to the New World Order. That'd be all of us, wouldn't it? Anyone that is, number 23, anyone that is engaged in conspiracy theorizing. I guess our old buddy Alex Jones is definitely on that page. Number 24, anyone that is opposed to Agenda 21. Well, yeah, I think I'd be opposed to anything that wants to depopulate the earth. You know, Rosicrucians, Georgia Guidestones, top the population down to 500 million. What about the other 6.5 billion, fellers? Number 25, anyone that is concerned about FEMA camps. I mentioned that at the beginning of this. Guess I'm on the list. Number 26, anyone that fears impending gun control or weapons confiscations. I think that'd be all of us. Number 27, the militia movement. That's right. If you're a patriot concerned about wanting to help your local community and be there in the event of a disaster and stand against tyranny, you're on the list. Number 28, sovereign citizen movement. Number 29, those that don't think they should have to pay taxes. Well, considering the fact that before 1913, all Americans kept 100% of their paycheck until the invention of the IRS out on Jekyll Island, along with the so-called Federal Reserve, which has nothing to do with federal whatsoever, but controlled by foreign banks. Yeah, I guess I'm on the list for that too. Okay, let's see here. Number 30, anyone that complains about bias. Well, I guess some of them homosexual groups would be on there because they complain about bias and everything they can think of. Number 31, anyone that believes in government conspiracies to the point of paranoia. I am not paranoid. I'm just paying attention. I'm awake. Number 32, anyone that is frustrated with mainstream ideologies. Well, that's a big duh. Number 33, anyone that visits extremist websites or blogs. I don't think I've been. I don't know. Have you? Number 34, anyone that establishes websites or blogs to display extremist views. Oh, well, hey, you know. Number 35, anyone that attends rallies for extremist causes. Like, oh, I don't know, let's say you're anti-abortion, anti-illegal immigration, Tea Party member. I guess you'd be on that list. Number 36, anyone that exhibits extreme religious intolerance. I don't exhibit extreme religious intolerance. I just know that the Bible's right. The other ones are wrong. Is that extreme? I don't know. Anyway, number 37, anyone that is personally connected with a grievance. Connected with a grievance. Grievance? Have you ever griped about something? You're on the list. Okay. Number 38, anyone that suddenly acquires weapons. Well, yeah, that's a stupid, boy, that's dumb. I mean, let's say grandma out here ain't never owned a gun in her life, decides to go and apply for a gun permit and buy a gun. Well, all of a sudden, she suddenly acquired weapons. She's on the list. From what this is saying, it's right there. Okay, next page here. Hang on a second here. I got to flip pages. Woo, this is so much fun. Looking at the idiocy of our government and the evil people in charge. 39. Anyone that organizes protests inspired by extremist ideology. I don't believe in abortion, so therefore I protest an abortion clinic, and I'm on the list. Is that right? I don't think Obama's worth garbage. He's a pile of garbage. He's crap. I don't think he, and I protest the White House. I guess I'm on a list. Yeah, not really. Number 40, militia or unorganized militia. There's a lot of y'all going to be on that list. Number 41, general right-wing extremists. Right-wing. Oh, hey, if you vote conservative, guess what? You're on the list. Number 42, citizens that have bumper stickers that are patriotic or anti-UN. Well, we're all sunk. Number 43, those that refer to an army of God. Well, you know, I'm just going to have to, you know, hang on a second here. It refers to that in the last chapter of this book, saying that he's going to come back in the clouds with an army. Is that book on the? Did I put the book on the list too? I don't know. But anyway, let's see. Number 44, those that are fiercely nationalistic as opposed to universal and international in orientation. Well, yes, I am nationalistic. I believe in the United States of America. I believe in the sovereignty of my country, so I guess I'm on the list. Again. Let's see here. Those that are anti-global. Well, duh. Those that are suspicious. Number 46. Those that are suspicious of centralized federal authority. Have they not given us a reason to be suspicious? Really? Number 47. Those that are reverent of individual liberty. Well, we're all sunk. Again. Number 48. Those that believe in conspiracy theories. You know, a conspiracy theory is what, folks? Just that until proven true. And most of them have been proven true. Anyway. Number 49. Those that have a belief that one's personal and or national way of life is under attack. How many of us agree with that one? We know it is. We're all on the list again. Okay, number 50. Those that possess a belief in the need to be prepared for an attack either by participating in paramilitary preparations or training or survivalism. No comment. Okay, next page. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this is getting good. Let me do the Rush Limbaugh paper thing. There we go. All right. Number 51. Those that would impose strict religious tenets or laws on society. Fundamentalists. Well, under that heading, Muslims would be included. Sharia law, anyway? But no, they're not on the list because they're not Christians. Number 52. Those that would insert religion into the political sphere. Yeah, once again, Muslims would be on that list, but terrorism's not on the list. Muslims are not on the list. So, Christians are. Excuse me, let me get a slurp. There we go. Number 53. Anyone that would seek to politicize religion. Well, that's what Islam is. It's a political ideology designed toward control and fear. But it's not on the list. Christians are. Number 54. Those that have supported political movements for autonomy. Y'all in trouble, Texas. Number 55. Anyone that is anti-abortion. Well, we all sunk on that one, ain't we? Number 56. Anyone that is anti-Catholic. Number 57. Anyone that is anti-nuclear. I don't know, I'm not really anti-nuclear. Just don't bomb me with one, you know. Anyway, number 58. Oh, once again, right-wing extremists. Number 59. Returning veterans. That's because they know that our veterans would be one of our lines of defense against a tyrannical government. Starting a police state. So they're doing everything they can to go after them, folks. Number 60. Those concerned about illegal immigration. Well, we all sunk on that one, ain't we? Because we all on the list there. Paper shuffle. Number 61. Those that believe in the right to bear arms. Well, so much for that idea. We all on the list again. Number 62. Anyone that is engaged in ammunition stockpiling. No comment. Anyway. Number 63. Anyone that exhibits fear of communist regimes. I don't fear any man, I just fear God. But I'm well aware of what's going on with the socialists, which are basically communists, in our government. Number 64. Here it is, anti-abortion activist. Ding, 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 ding. Number 65. Those that are against illegal immigration. Again. Number 66. Those that talk about the New World Order in a derogatory manner. New World Order. Evil regime run by the Antichrist. How's that for a derogatory manner? Anyway. Trying to be set up right now by the Catholic Church and those within our government. Let's see. Those that have a negative view of the United Nations. Same thing as number 66. 68. Those that are opposed to the collection of federal income taxes. Well, duh. Because they just blow it and use it. And we're in a deficit anyway, so what's the point? Number 69. Those that support former presidential candidates Ron Paul, Chuck Baldwin, and Bob Barr. I didn't support any one of them guys, but I did see their point. 70. Those that display the Gadsden flag. Don't tread on me. It's a big target for you there, folks. You're just going to stomp on the back of your neck if you got the Gadsden flag, I guess. Number 71. Those that believe in end times prophecies. All you Christians out there, you're on the list again. 72. Here we go, evangelical Christians. Oh, boy. And it says the groups of people in a list above are considered problems that need to be dealt with. In some of the documents referenced above, members of the military are specifically warned not to have anything to do with such groups. We are moving into a very dangerous time in American history. You can now be considered a potential terrorist just because of your religious or political beliefs. Free speech is becoming a thing of the past, and we are rapidly becoming an Orwellian society that is the exact opposite of what our founding fathers intended. Please pray for the United States of America, folks. We definitely need it. And there endeth the list. It's a thick bunch of paper there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, you know what? I might as well just throw myself on another part of the list. Boom. Not a liberal. There you go. That's me. I don't have a liberal mindset. I don't believe in the one world order. I don't believe in the United Nations. If I was president of the United States, I'd want to boot them out of our country. I'd want to return us back to the gold standard. Kennedy tried to do that, Executive Order 111110, and was assassinated for it. You know, there's a long list. So, folks, you just heard the list. Share it with your religious friends that don't like to hear any bad stuff in church because it busts them out of their little imaginary bubble. You know, it's time we got things out there. Shook the tree, woke people up. And, oh, little sidebar. Y'all know my mom. You've seen her in some of the videos I've done. And I know several of y'all are on her Facebook page. Well, she went after a church here locally. Oh boy, did she go after him. And I gotta say, I'm proud of her. Absolutely proud of her. She called that pastor out because here's what they were doing. Here's what they have been doing. I have a question for y'all. I'm sure I know the answer that you're going to give. Does this book need the help of Hollywood in any way, shape, or form to prove itself right? Does God's Word need that help? I don't think it does it? It doesn't need the help of the world to prove it right. It proves itself right. Historically, archaeologically, scientifically, in every way, shape, or form. It proves itself right. So, I don't need to use movies like Jurassic Park to prove the Word of God. Okay? Don't need it. This book stands on its own. Oh, by the way, sign of a healthy Christian is a Bible that don't need no help. Staying open, folks. Well worn. So, but my mom went after him. Hi, Grace Assembly of God in Wyland. You know, that church, when it started, Pleasant View Assembly of God, wonderful little church. I miss Pastor McCullough. Good man of God. Very humble. And my opinion, has turned into a house of snobs. Can't get through the front door without running into a receptionist. Can't get past the receptionist without running into secretaries. You call over there, you get elevator music while you're on hold. Just like a corporation. So therefore, I can't call the head pastor really. I'll just call him the CEO of his little company he's created, because that's what he's got. Got complete with coffee shop too, by the way. Yeah, I'm not kidding. So, but Mom went after him for that preaching series because it was wrong. And I sent that. Actually, I sent this preaching series with Jurassic Park. I sent it off to Brother Steve Quayle, and shout out Steve. And I sent it off to Brother L.A. Marzulli. Shout out, Brother L.A. And let them see it, see what they think. Because here's the kicker. One part of it, the preacher, excuse me, CEO, says that dinosaurs are going to be in heaven. No, they won't. Dinosaurs died in a flood. They died for a reason. I'm not going to get into that in this video because it'd make the video another 20 minutes longer or 30 minutes or whatever. So anyways, guys, that's the video. You know, proud of my mom. A little information there at the tail end. But hope everybody has a great weekend. And keep your head on a swivel. We know that there are things coming. And we know that we're at the beginning of sorrows for this nation. God's judgment. So keep preaching the gospel. Keep sharing the word. Keep trying to get people saved. Keep trying to wake up the religious out of their doldrum, out of their little sleepiness. So, God bless you guys. Everybody have a great weekend.